Hey y'all, how's it going? Happy Monday to ya. Happy Monday to ya. Happy Monday. Don't mind me just getting my hair together. Happy Monday, y'all. I hope everybody's day is going well, and I hope everyone is staying warm wherever you are. Where I'm at, it's actually pretty chilly. It rained last night, it rained this morning, and I was at a coffee shop, but it was so cold, I just had to get back to my place. I couldn't do it. And that is a luxury, I understand that. Some people are in very cold work offices right now, and I am not. So I think that's what I want this chat to be about. This is about counting your blessings. I woke up this morning like frustrated about a couple of things. Things kind of like not going exactly my way. And then I realized this is just another one of those things that I will be upset about. And then once it works out, I'll find something else to be upset about. I'll find someone else to be pissed off about. I will find something else to decide that this is happening because it's, trying to work against me. But I want us to be mindful of all the times how things have worked out, things have solved itself, spirit has put you in the right places, put you in front of the right people, and what was supposed to happen happened. So I want to focus more on what's going right, and the more I focus on what's going right, the better. And the thing that I was freaked out about or upset about, or the person I was upset with, that thing kind of starts to solve itself. So think about how there could be a place in your life where you're doing that, and I think we all do it, but think about how you could focus on something more positive right now and watch how that thing solves itself. Watch how that thing solves itself. The saying goes, attention goes where energy flows. Oi Bruno, hi GTS chat, how's it going guys? Thanks for coming and joining the live. I'm talking about counting your blessings. Count your blessings, focus on what's going right, and don't get so caught up on something that's not working out right now. Because if you don't focus on, when you focus on what's not going right now, you fail to see all of the great things going on around you. And then it makes that situation even worse. Where are you from? I'm from Southern California. Where are you from, GTS chat? Isaac the Beast. Hi. Hi from Plug City. Do I like what? So more on what's going right in my life. I just made this delicious avocado toast with chickpeas and guac and tomato, and it's amazing. So as I was making this food, I was upset about something that was going on this morning, and I thought, okay, but look at this amazing food you're about to eat. Like, count your blessings, y'all. Count your blessings. Hey Serena, how's it going, girlfriend? It's been a while. Serena was in my last chat about I was going on a date that day. How's that guy that you sit next to? Like, how are you guys doing? How are you doing, and how is? It's good, yeah. Does he still like? How's you guys? He keeps staring. He just keeps staring, huh? One of these days, Serena, you should just have a staring contest with him. Like when he stares at you, do you like look at him and look away? Or like, okay, this is what I used to do in school when guys would stare at me. When guys used to stare at me in class, I would get kind of shy. I'd be like, and like look away. But now, if I had the mind that I have now back then, I would just stare them back like this. And don't even blink. Don't even blink. And see what he does. That would be so funny. That's my point. You do what I used to do. Stare, smile, and look away. He just keeps staring. So if he's gonna keep staring, just stare back at him. And then literally, and you be doing it just as a social experiment. Don't worry about what he thinks about it. Just do it right back. Stare at him. And then eventually, he'll probably look away or say hello, which it seems like he doesn't know how to do. So when guys, as an adult in real life, when I go around and guys just stare at me and they don't say anything, sometimes I look at them and look away. But other times, if I'm feeling funny, like if I want to test the situation, I'll just stare at them right back. Sometimes I'll blink, but I'll just stare at them back, and then they'll be like, oh, oops. It's hilarious. Try it. I promise you. You'll get a different result other than what he's been doing. Oh, so he does talk to you. He said hey in the hallway, and when I was walking, he looked at me and smiled. Aw. Okay. So yeah, he definitely thinks you're cute. There's no question about that. Oh. Oh, I miss those days. Sounds like fun. Do you guys sit together at lunch? Or like, do you guys have the same lunch period? My day's going good. It was going annoyingly bad. And now it's going good because I decided it's going good. How's your day going? Are you in class today? Oh, you guys sit together at lunch. Okay. Or no, you guys have the same lunch period. Okay. You sit with your friends. Okay. So when you guys are sitting, when you're at the cafeteria, do you see him like in the cafeteria sometimes? Or do you not really like pay attention because you sit with your friends? I'm helping Serena with her guy friend here. The next time you see him in the cafeteria, okay, today I left early because I wasn't feeling well. Yeah, I see him in the cafeteria. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better. The next time you feel better and you're at school, mind you, you don't have to do any of this. This is just me. I would have done this stuff if I had the mind that I had back then. Next time you see him in the cafeteria and you're sitting down at the table, and let's say like you're looking over here and you see him, you should like signal for him to come over, like, and like open up like scoot over and show him that you want him to sit next to you. Like, now he might be shy because your friends are like sitting there, but you should like signal for him to come over or wave, and then and if he comes over, then that's your chance to like chat with him, and then you guys are gonna start having lunch every day. Oh, if he wants to, if you want him to sit with you. And then you never know what can happen from there. You're so pretty. Thank you, Cool Carly. I appreciate that. Pretty and hungry. Mm-hmm. Serena, try that out and let me know how that goes. Wait, do you like him, right? Only if you like him. Okay, so you do like him. Okay, cool. Not. Then yeah, definitely try that out. When I was on a field trip in middle school, I remember this guy that I liked, and we were sitting at a table. Me and like I think one other girl was sitting at a table, and we had already had our food from the field trip had catered the food, so we were eating I think like Pollo Loco or like Chick-fil-A, whatever we were eating at that time. And I saw the guy that I had a crush on, and he was like walking towards the table, and I saw him about to go, like he was like trying to figure out where to sit, and I was like, Marcus. And he looked at me, and I was just like I was patting the seat next to me, and then he came and sat next to me. So funny enough, this guy actually tries to blow me up on Facebook all the time now. I probably shouldn't have said his name. I had a crush on him when I was younger, but now he like tries to call me on Facebook Messenger, and I'm like, that ship has sailed, okay? Yeah, so it's okay to like signal guys sometimes, because sometimes guys are so shy they don't know what to do with themselves. But I have to leave. Bye. Okay, cool. Bye, Carly. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for liking this video. You guys got the video numbers up already. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, so Serena, you're out from school today, weren't feeling well, now you get the rest of the day. That's kind of what I miss about like sick days at school. We have a troll in the comment section. You can wet the egg milk, leave in your neck. What are you saying, sir? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, now you can just hang out, hope you feel better, and like not do any school. School is stupid. But just kidding. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not stupid. It could be better, you know? Could be better. Could be more productive. So yeah, as you guys were coming in, I was talking about focusing on what's going right in your life. Because this morning I was so pissed off about something. So for those of you who don't know, I run a business, and when you run a business, sometimes people, they don't pay you on time, and that can be a little frustrating. And it was pissing me off a little bit. Excuse my French, but I just like, you know what? I'm alive. I have a roof over my head. I've got tasty food still to eat, right? I'm healthy. I'm here, you know. So just focus on what's going right, and I'm sure it'll work out the way it's supposed to. but I'm just not going to stress on it. Like, I'm not. I have a contract in place so that this can work out smoother, but I can't stress or wrap my brain around it. So just, even for those of you who have something else going on in your life, like Serena's not feeling well, like, even though it's not perfect right now, there's still something going right. Like, what's going right for Serena is the fact that she's at home and not in the cold classrooms at school. To me, that's a win. Okay? That's a win. I'm at home and not in a cold office because I can work wherever I want to work, which is pretty great. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm-mm. You probably get to lay in bed right now. Probably can watch movies on your computer, your iPad or something. Maybe you have homework, but just relax right now, you know? Count your blessings. So what else is new, y'all? This was really good. I made some fish last night. I'm gonna eat that too after this. It's my first meal of the day. It's already 3 p.m. Word to the wise, dark chocolate is high caffeine, so do not eat too much of it. Last night, my friend gave me some dark chocolate and I was like, ooh. And mind you, dark chocolate doesn't taste that great, but it's the most purest form of chocolate. And so it's like 78% cacao, whereas like milk chocolate is probably like 40%, or anything like a different color is gonna, like lighter, is gonna get less cacao. I ate 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 little squares. No, they're not little. 6 squares about this big. 6 of these dark chocolates, and I was like wired for sound. I couldn't even go to bed. I was like, I ate it at night and I thought, what and why would I do that? I forgot dark chocolate is high caffeine, or high, like, I don't know what that's considered, cacao. So that's why people, if they want energy in the morning, they'll eat a piece of dark chocolate because it'll wake you up. Do not eat it at night, folks. Okay? You will regret it. You will regret it. I also wanted to talk about how, and this is for folks who, you know, have goals this year, as I'm sure we all do, but focusing on doing a little bit of your goal each day. Like tomorrow, there's like this little vision board party I'm going to, and we're gonna put stuff together on our computers. And I've never made a digital vision board, I've only made them on paper, but I want to try something new. And it's a free event, and I was like, well, dang, before I go to this vision board party, I need to make sure, like, I know what it is I want to focus on. And so funny enough, this morning I pulled out my notebook and I saw that I had already written it down. I was like, oh, that's right. So now I know what I want to put on my vision board for this year. And just like remembering, like, hey, this year is going to go by regardless, whether you try or not, you know? So might as well put a little bit of effort into whatever it is that you want. Just a little bit every day. In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear says if you just do 1% something, 1% better every day, get 1% better at something every day, by the end of the year, you'll be 36% better. But if you don't do anything every day to work towards it, you'll be in a deficit. You'll be in the negative. So, like, if you have one thing you want to accomplish this year, like, just focus on that one thing and just do a little bit every day. Literally just like this much of it. And by the end of the year, you'll be so much further ahead. The reason why we think it's not going to get us that far by doing a little bit every day is because we forget how many days are in a year. 365 days of doing just a little bit, that's a lot. That's a lot. So make sure that you're doing something every day, a little bit. Like for me, my goal is to get my channel more viewers and make more content that I'm passionate about and build a community, right? And so if I do a little bit every day, I will have that. That's my goal. So that's what I want to focus on, along with other things, but I have to manage my time because I run a business too. So yeah, and just make sure we're using our time wisely. And remember that the day is going to pass anyway, the week is going to pass anyway, the month is going to pass anyway, and so is that year, baby. So you might as well put just a little bit of effort in, or next thing you know, this time next year, you'll be doing the same thing or in the same place. And as you get older, that does not feel good, okay? Let me tell you. As you get older, you realize, okay, I actually got to put some effort into this thing called life, huh? Yeah. But when it's things you like, you love it. When it's things you care about, you end up loving it. Putting in that effort doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like pain. It feels like, okay, I'm getting ahead. I'm growing, you know? And that's how you avoid being depressed. You notice people who are actively growing and learning, they're not really depressed, because the body and our human mind, it needs to be stimulated and progress and elevate. That's how you avoid feeling depressed. So choose something that you care about, that you want to accomplish. Choose something that you want to get better at, and just do a little bit every day and watch your depression levels disappear. Promise you, if you go through that. If you go through that. I'm gonna get off my soapbox here in a bit, but I just wanted to pop by and say hello, and kind of like, when I come in here and chat and share things with you guys, I'm also like self-soothing myself as well. So everybody wins. You get gems. I get to express myself. And that's what community is about. It's like reciprocity. P.S. I have a new video dropping tomorrow. It's premiered to drop tomorrow, so I hope you guys check that out. It's about getting out of the matrix. Hello from Modesto, California. Hi, Mike. Hello from Southern California. I'm down here in closer to LA. What state do you live in? I'm also in California. Yeah. But you know what, Mike? I went to school in Merced, so I know all about the Central Valley. I went to UC Merced, and then we used to go to Modesto. We used to go to Fresno to like have fun. So I know Modesto very well. I used to go to the Modesto Mall. Back when there was a Forever 21 over there. Now there's not. I think that Forever 21 is gone now. So I pretty much got all of my work done for the day, but I still have stuff I gotta do. That's what's crazy about running a business, that like there's no there's no specific time for work to end. Like you have to just kind of decide when you want to stop. Fresno, I go to every week for work. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. What do you do for work, Mike? So even though I have a business, I'm still like applying for work because I want to be able to fund my business better. And being able to fund my business allows me to hire people, like to edit my videos for better marketing, for things like that. So like, yeah, I've got clients for my business, but I think I'm gonna get a job too so that I can fund it better. It's gonna might be a little bit of a juggle, but I'm still gonna do it. It's gotta be done. I'm a transporter for a rental car company, so I deliver to Merced, Fresno, Turlock, and Sacramento. Oh, nice. All the places I used to frequent when I was in college. I kind of miss that area. I'm a little nostalgic thinking about it. The Central Valley, definitely some nostalgia there for me, but that's pretty cool. Are you from Modesto, like, or did you move there for work? What's nice about those cities up there is that there's not as many lights as another big city. So at night you can see the stars. It's so beautiful. Like Merced and Turlock. Those are places that don't have a ton of metropolitan areas. I mean metropolitan, like it's not like a ton of city lights. We should be able to see the stars in every city, but because there's so many freaking lights, like in LA and San Diego and San Francisco, you look up, you can see like 1 or 2 stars. But you go to Modesto or Turlock, and I mean, the stars are packed. It's so beautiful. Same thing in Hawaii. If you've been to Hawaii, you can see the stars. Originally from San Jose. Oh, okay. Nice. Very cool. I love Turlock. I feel like I've only passed through Turlock, but when I was there, it was at night, and I saw the stars, and it was very beautiful. Are you done with work for the day? After this, I'm probably going to take a quick nap, even though it's getting late. I'm kind of tired. I need to take a quick nap. I just did my taxes. Nice. I don't want to think about taxes this time because this is the first time my taxes aren't as straightforward as they used to be. Like where it's just a W-2. Now this is the first time I'm like having to think about other forms of taxes. I'm gonna let somebody else do it because I don't have the energy to even be dealing with. But good for you. Good for you for getting your taxes out the way. Most people like to wait until freaking the last week of April or the last week of March, right before the deadline. It's kind of cold in my room. I kind of want some tea, but it's got too much caffeine. I want to take a nap. I'm gonna turn this heater on. Hold on. Oh man. How long have you had this channel? I started this channel during like COVID lockdowns, like quarantine. So about 4 years ago. That's when I posted my very first like legit video. And from there I started and stopped. And so I'm looking to be more consistent this year for sure. Do you drink Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Truthfully, I don't really drink soda. But if I had to choose, because at one point I did used to partake in that, probably Coca-Cola. Why? Which one do you drink? Pepsi. Oh, dang. I remember those Pepsi commercials used to come out with all the celebrities. And they used to make fun of like the other Coca-Cola. Like they would be competing with each other and throw shots at the other company in the commercials and stuff. That's when like it was a big deal. Are you a vegetarian? So I was for 8 years. 8 whole years, and now I eat fish. So now I'm a pescatarian. Why are you? And how did you know to ask me that? Yeah, at some point my body just started calling for fish, calling for seafood, and I was just like, I gotta answer that call, you know? Like I eliminated like red meat and chicken and all those other things for health purposes. And then afterwards I was like, you know, I had a good run. 8 years is a long time. And it's time for me to implement. I felt like my body was literally asking for fish. I could feel it. It was so weird. I only eat shrimp or crab. That's all you eat? Like you don't eat fish? Or do you mean like in the seafood category, that's all you eat? On top of like beef and chicken. So you're a shrimpitarian. Is that what you mean? Or okay, so you eat turkey, beef, chicken, probably, and then in the seafood category, shrimp and crab. No fish at all. Okay, fish is really good for omega-3s. Omega-3s is like good for the brain. And it's fatty acids, it's good protein, it's a good source of food. Just make sure there's no mercury in there because a lot of the fish have mercury. So just get the wild caught fish, not the farm raised fish. No chicken or fish. Okay, no chicken or fish. Interesting. So none of the things that have like the most protein. Interesting. Where are you getting your protein from? Pork, beef, and lots of turkey. You know, I don't really know the health benefits of turkey or if there's even any health benefits to turkey. But that's not my business. I'm not here to judge. I don't have the answers. I really don't. Because if I did, I wouldn't be tired right now from eating too much dark chocolate last night and making me high on caffeine. So nobody's really got the answers. You got to do what works for your body. That's what I've come to realize. 8 years as a vegetarian, I know what works and what doesn't work for me. Potatoes, eggs, tomatoes, zucchini. That's your protein source? Okay. Potatoes, I don't know if that's a protein base. That's a carb base, right? Eggs, protein. Tomatoes, okay. Zucchini, I don't know about those two, but it sounds like you do. So good for you. Lots of tomatoes. Okay. Now here's what I will say, Mike. I do have to judge you on the tomato one because tomatoes actually is known to cause inflammation. I know I love tomatoes. I just had tomatoes on little bread thing I was eating. I don't know if you saw me eating it, but I'll eat it every once in a while. But if you eat lots of tomatoes, I just want you to observe your body and ask yourself, do you ever feel like swollen or like pain anywhere, like in your knees or your joints? Because if you do, it could be the tomatoes, especially if you eat lots of it, as you said. Because tomatoes causes inflammation. Do you eat turkey? No, I don't eat turkey. I haven't had turkey in 8 years. But what was crazy, y'all, is that when I started doing this like change of diet, when I started in college, I started off eating everything you can think of. I ate everything. Red meat, chicken, beef, ham, like I ate it all. I didn't care. I loved to eat. And now I feel like I am being more intentional about it, but I just don't know if the vegetarian life works for me anymore. So I don't know if I'll ever go back to beef though. That part, that seems a little too far-fetched. But I feel like the toughest part about it is that traveling and going to different countries, it's really hard to try the cuisine. And I feel like you haven't really experienced the culture of a country if you haven't tried the food. And going places and being vegetarian, like, that was not fun for me. That was not fun for me. Like, I don't really... Like, we made it work. I made it work, but just looking back at it, that's not how I want to roll. Do you eat lobster? I will eat it, but I don't, like, look out searching for lobster. Have you been to Japan or China? Not yet. I have not been to Asia yet. I've been to Europe and Latin America, but I have not been to Asia yet, and I'd love to go. That's actually where I want to go next. I've seen enough of Latin America. Not that I'll ever be done with Latin America, but I've seen enough of it. I feel like my next trip will probably be like somewhere in Asia. Yeah. Have you been to Japan or China? You remind me of another person that was in here the other day. He was asking me lots of questions like this. But I like the questions. I just wish I could invite people to the stage and we can have like a conversation. Only the West Coast. Dang, Mike, you gotta get out there. You gotta get out there. I mean, if traveling interests you, traveling is not on everybody's list. You know what's crazy? Even seeing the other parts of the United States is fascinating. I remember the first time me and my mom, we started traveling together. Where did we go first? The first place we ever went was Texas. Washington, Oregon, I love Reno, Nevada. Okay. Yeah, I remember the first place we went was Texas. And we were like, wow, we're in Texas. Like, we've never even been to Texas before. So, like, just starting to see the United States was nice. And then we went to New York City and we were like, yo, this is the furthest flight we've ever been on in our entire lives. From Southern California to New York City. Like, flying across the country. We were like, we've never been on a plane for this long. 5 hours. That was crazy. We went as a family, so that really was an experience. So just start seeing the rest of the country first and then start going abroad. That's my 2 cents. I've been to Vegas, but I can't say I've stopped in Reno before. Like, Reno is kind of like, isn't that like kind of like a more deserty resort town type of thing? Ay, Dios mío. I really left a coffee shop because I live close to a coffee shop, and I really left that place. A, I was cold. B, it was like 25-40 minutes before they closed, and C, I was tired. So I'm gonna take a nap soon. I didn't like Vegas. Why? Because is it too many lights, too busy? Like, why didn't you like Vegas? Vegas, I feel like every time I've been to Vegas 3 times. Too big, too fast. Yeah, I hear you. Too busy. Yeah, it is. But that's just the strip, though. Like, if you were on the strip, then yeah, that's why people go, right? But if you were just kind of like in the regular parts of town, driving around or in the residential areas, it's actually kind of slow. So yeah. I just started thinking about when I was in Arizona and how it looked out there. Kind of deserty, but has definitely little bustling pockets. Do you like cats or dogs? So funny that as you were, as I was over here daydreaming, I was reminiscing on this super cute golden retriever dog that was in this Airbnb that I was staying at. He was so cute. And he reminded me that I also like dogs because I'm really a cat person. But I've had both growing up. And so, like, the next time I get my own set of pets, I want to have both a cat and a kitten and a puppy. So to answer your question, I think I naturally gravitate to cats, but I also really like dogs because they're so funny and they're so cute. I love cats. I have 10. No, you do not have 10 cats. I do not believe you. You do not have 10 cats. Tell me you're lying. I don't believe you do. 10 cats. I think you love cats more than me, Mike. You can prove it. 10 cats, Mike? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I love that though. That's so cool. 10 cats. Let's see. I'm trying to just visualize 10 cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's insane. Do they all have a name? And like you remember their name and they're very distinct. Dang. So you change all their litter boxes? 2,000 pounds of unscented litter a year. Holy crap. Arm and Hammer. Oh my god. So I'm definitely a cat person, but I think you beat me. Like, I could visit your place and say hello to your cats and be like in heaven because you have 10 cats. But I couldn't personally have that many cats. So I think you beat me in the I love cat category. Mainly because I don't like all that responsibility. But they're so cute and very funny. Okay, type all of their names in the chat. I'm just curious what their names are. If you don't mind. Or just a couple. You don't have to do all of them. Por eso mismo digo 20. Por eso mismo digo 20. Era 20 pa' acá. Que ya no puedo más. Estoy muy lejos de ti. Y cuando vas bailando pa' poder olvidar. My phone's gonna die. I need to charge this up real quick. Let's see, I'll bring you guys over here. Penny, Thomas, Longtail, George, Cato, Lulu, Rex, Amigo, Frosty, Nano. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only 9. Unless you forgot to put a comma between Kato and Lulu. Those are cute names though. Ay, Dios mío. How many do you have? Now I only have 2. Well, that's not true. Now I have 1 because I had my tuxedo for like 18 years. She passed. Her name was Sister Girl. She was the cutest thing ever. And then I still have my Tabby, who's with my mom. His name is Ninja. He's an old man now, but he's such a sweetheart. So, yeah. You speak Spanish? Yes, I do speak Spanish. Do you speak Spanish? ¿Hablas español? George is a tabby. How cute. I'm gonna do something to... I'm gonna do a cat special. You know what, Mike? If you love cats that much, well, you do. You need to travel to Turkey. But before you do that, you might want to get a cat sitter for all your cats. Because Turkey is like cat land. They just have cats walking around all over the city of Istanbul, I think. And every time I see a video of the cats walking around Istanbul, I'm like, I would have so much fun in that city, being able to just pet random cats. Because I love cats too. But I think you would love it more than me. Very little Spanish, Vietnamese, and Chinese. I love Turkey. Well, not the Turkey you eat. The country, Turkey. Istanbul, Turkey. Por eso mismo digo vente. Por eso mismo digo vente. Oh, okay. So you know. Cool. I'm trying to decide if I should eat something else, and then I'm actually not sleepy, but I'm tired. I've been on this live for 48 minutes now, so I had a good time talking with you, Mike. I hope you come back. Eat pizza. Pizza sounds so good right now. Don't say that. I'm trying to be a good girl. I'm trying to eat clean, but cool. Okay, well, I will go live again tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, Wednesday. Oh, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. See you soon. All right, y'all, for those of you who are still here, thanks for tuning in today. I'm going to go live again Wednesday, I think. Either Tuesday or Wednesday. Tomorrow or Wednesday. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you had fun here, because we have fun here and I be dropping gems. Okay? Mwah, mwah. See you guys soon. Have a great Monday.